Real life is pressure. What I do now is a fantasy where I live.
Lowry, half-court heave, a prayer at the buzzer. Oh! Kyle Lowry! What an improbable turn of events! Kyle Lowry's been amazing!
The 2019 NBA champions!
Undersized, underrated, fiery, tenacious, and the ultimate competitor. These are just some of the superlatives used to describe North Philly's finest, Kyle Lowry. In this past offseason, as LeBron said in 2010, Kyle decided to take his talent to South Beach. So the big question is, can Lowry lead the Heat to the NBA Finals? In this video, we will look at the top 6 reasons why this is a distinct possibility.
Number 6, experience.
Kyle Lowry is now playing in his 16th season in the NBA and for his 4th different team. He was selected with the 24th pick in the 2006 NBA draft by the Memphis Grizzlies.
With the 24th pick in the 2006 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Kyle Lowry of Villanova University.
He was selected behind the likes of LaMarcus Aldridge at number 2, Rudy Gay at number 8, JJ Redick at 11, and Rajon Rondo at number 21. With so many teams passing on Lowry, he has always played to prove the doubters wrong. As a young player, Lowry had to demonstrate resilience. In his 10th game as a rookie, he suffered a season-ending wrist injury. He bounced back the next season to play well off the bench. Due to the presence of Mike Conley as a starter, he was traded to the Houston Rockets in 2009. In his second year with the Rockets in 2010-2011, he began to flourish as he improved his play with more opportunity. According to basketballreference.com, he averaged 13.5 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 4.1 assists when compared to year 1 in Houston, when he averaged 9.1 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 4.5 assists. In the 2011-2012 season, Lowry clashed with new coach Kevin McHale after the organization decided to part ways with Rick Adelman. On July 11, 2012, Lowry was traded to the Toronto Raptors in exchange for Gary Forbes and a future first-round pick. In Toronto, Lowry flourished on the basketball court and became a bona fide All-Star. He was selected to the All-Star game for 6 consecutive seasons from 2015 to 2020. His best statistical season was in the 2016-2017 season, when he averaged 22.4 points, 7 assists, and 4.7 rebounds. He has played in 17 playoff series in 8 of the 15 seasons of the league. We have highlighted all these facts to highlight that Lowry possesses a wealth of experience that will be an asset to this Heat team. He was considered to be undersized, and he overcame a serious injury in his rookie season. He has been traded because he was not valued, and he has seen it all on the basketball court.
Before the game, about you being acclimated with your new team.
Fun fact.
Kyle Lowry became arguably the greatest Raptor as the franchise leader in assists, steals, three-pointers, and triple-doubles. However, did you know the Raptors were among the teams that passed up on picking him in the draft? In fact, with the number 1 pick in 2006, the Raptors selected Andrea Bargnani. Bargnani was great overseas, but a bust in the NBA. He eventually got traded to the Knicks in 2013 and fell out of the league in 2016. It is safe to say he is not on Kyle Lowry's level.
Number 5, leadership.
Although there are many veterans in the league, it doesn't mean they are automatically a leader in the locker room. However, Kyle Lowry became a leader while with the Toronto Raptors. During their run to capture the NBA title in the 2018-2019 season, Kawhi Leonard may have been the best player on the team. However, it was Lowry who led the team to its glory. He was the calming presence as the team pressed through their opponents and challenges during that remarkable run. After winning the Eastern Conference Finals during that championship run, coach Nick Nurse stated in an NBA.com article, his natural instincts are to be a leader out there, and he shows it. He does it with his IQ and his great knowledge of the game. He shows it with tremendous toughness as well. That's his other natural characteristic. He's blocking out guys twice his size, he's taking charges every game, he's going to fight to win. He's a hell of a competitor, and that rubs off on guys. Yeah, Kyle Lowry is one of the great team leaders in the NBA by words and action.
He's always had the toughness,
right.
But I think his leadership is really highlighted of how he's leading his team, being able to adapt to certain players that comes and goes, being able to adapt with DeMar. He goes out, then Kawhi comes in. I mean, he's had to change his game so many times of what was required of him, and he's been able to fulfill that.
Kyle is someone who young players are comfortable talking to and playing with. After his first game as a member of the Miami Heat, shooting guard Tyler Hero gushed via the Toronto Star. The way that Kyle gets everyone to their spots, how he's a leader, he just understands the game at a level that not many people do. So just being able to play with him and learn from him and just being next to him is obviously amazing for me. Yes, instant impact as a leader is number 5 on our list.
Number 4, organizational fit.
Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra have built what some teams lack in the NBA culture. The culture they look to build in their team is the hardest working, best conditioned, most professional, unselfish, toughest, meanest, nastiest team in the NBA. They went out in July 2019 to sign Jimmy Butler, a player that exemplifies those mantras. There was an instant impact with the Miami Heat shocking the world to make it to the NBA Finals, where they lost to the Lakers. Last season, the team regressed because in the first round, they were swept by the Bucks. This past offseason, Pat Riley sought to address the void in the roster by bringing in Kyle Lowry in a sign-and-trade deal. If Jimmy Butler is zig,
33 seconds left. Butler for the tie. Yes! The Butler did it!
then Kyle Lowry can be viewed as the zag.
Lowry on the turnaround, it bounces in. Lowry gets his first score in a game that he already has 5 assists.
These two stars are very close friends and built from the same cloth. They are ultra-confident, tough-minded players who constantly demand the best. They are also willing to make sacrifices to win and not focus on the stat sheet. In 4 games so far this season, Lowry is only averaging 7.7 points. So yeah, whatever it takes, and that's why the fit makes it the 4th reason why he could lead the Heat to the finals.
Number 3, underrated playmaker.
As the point guard, Kyle Lowry is a floor general and able to get his team to operate at a high level. He can call the play, ensure the players are at the right spots, and make the right play. While his scoring is down so far, he is averaging 7.7 assists per game, which is 11th in the NBA. His current teammate Bam Adebayo is already crediting him for his playmaking and influence. He stated, "It's really because of Kyle in all honesty. The way he pitches the ball ahead, the way he keeps the pace going, he knows how to get other people involved, and his biggest thing is to get me and Jimmy to our spots." At times in previous seasons, Butler had been tasked with operating the offense in high leverage moments. However, with Lowry now on the floor, his mind is now at ease. He stated, "Playing with Lowry, I think I get to focus on putting the ball in the basket a lot more," Butler said. "I like that. I work on it consistently. With Kyle playing the way that he plays, it gives everyone freedom to just hoop." Yes, Miami is a contender for the NBA Finals because of the play of Kyle Lowry.
Fun fact.
Speaking of plays, on December 19th, 2019, Lowry stepped out of his comfort zone by playing a cameo role as a cannon doll in the National Ballet's performance of The Nutcracker. Yeah, you heard that right, ballet. He was joined by his then teammate Matt Thomas in the performance, and as the video shows, it was certainly not an Oscar-worthy performance, but he did show a different side to himself, and it was fun to see him in that costume. But not to worry though, it's a good thing Lowry has a better full-time job.
Number 2, clutch scoring.
Kyle Lowry is also built for the big moments and the pressure-packed moments in the playoffs. He has grown a reputation for scoring clutch buckets in a tight ball game. In 2015-2016, during the last 5 minutes of a playoff game where the point differential is 5 points or less, Kyle Lowry shot 11 for 24. One of the most notable moments from the 2015-16 playoffs would be the Game 1 buzzer beater against the Miami Heat. A clutch 3 from half court forced the game into overtime. The Raptors did end up losing the game in OT, but they did go on to win the series in 7 games. In the pivotal Game 6 of the 2019 NBA Finals, Lowry made history with the opening half stat line 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. The 33-year-old playmaker became the first player in franchise history to record at least 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists in a single half in the postseason. Yeah, Kyle Lowry can lead the Heat to the finals because he shines brightest under the spotlight.
Number 1, gritty defense.
At 6 feet, Kyle Lowry is short by NBA standards. However, he has the nickname the Bulldog because of his ferocious defense against the opposition. Lowry is a constant pest to the opposing point guard. According to NBA Reference, he finished in the top 20 in steals in 5 different seasons, including 4th place in the 2015-2016 season. He has 1,285 steals, which is 11th among active NBA players. He has quick awareness to make deflections leading to turnovers and fast break points. Lowry is also renowned for sacrificing and putting his body on the line and taking offensive foul charges from the opposition. He is also willing to get after loose balls on the floor and make the scrappy plays that do not show up on the box score, but in the win column. Also, in the NBA where everyone switches nowadays on defense, he is not a mismatch when facing power forwards due to his toughness and tenacity. He is a tone setter for the rest of the team to lock in on defense. Yeah, Kyle Lowry can lead the Heat to the finals because, as the saying goes, defense wins championships. Well, alright, that's it for today's video, folks. Do you think that Kyle Lowry will lead the Heat to the finals? Is he the greatest Raptor of all time? Let me know in the comment section, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel for premium sports-related content. Until next time.